Shalom, shalom. Before I start this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, preaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. It's the brother Dama Agabar, here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, this is going to be a quick lesson, as a warning out there for a lot of you women that are out there that are proud, that are, bucking up against the men of the Lord, the prophets, just you women in general who are in this feminist mind frame, who are out here in this world thinking that the world evolves around you and you're always going to be on top. You don't need a man, just to let you know, when all hell breaks loose, you're going to be begging for a man in that day. All of you feminists, all of you women that had men of the Lord, but you left them, just you proud women in general who are caught up in this worldly mentality that, your shit don't stink, you're above a man, you can take care of yourself, I'm just here to let you know that when all hell breaks loose in any society, the women are always the most vulnerable and always the most preyed upon. And the days are coming where, when 911 no longer works, when this financial system collapses and these elites bring in this new world order, and they're going to allow utter chaos to break loose on every street corner in town and city here in America, a lot of you women are going to be destroyed and judged and, taken, man. And I'm just going to read this quick article. Got one quick precept just to let you know, hey, it's time for you women. You better humble yourselves greatly before, the Lord opens up the floodgates of judgment and lets all hell breaks loose in this society. To get yourself right, humble yourself, repent, and get in the right mind frame, because things are about to turn left very soon. And a lot of you women who are proud, you only fan hoes, you women who don't feel like you don't have to give any type of man the time of day unless he's some high value, making multi-millions of dollars, and the average man is a bum. He's a fuck nigga or whatever other, downgrading term you like to have for men in general. Turns around and bites you in the ass. But anyways, it says, and remember, if it's happening in Oakland, it's going to happen everywhere else eventually when all hell breaks loose. It says, Oakland fails women as staggering crime surge goes unpunished. It says, California has been a cesspool of crime for decades. However, a recent report reveals just how much worse things have gotten in the last year alone. Compared to last year, robberies have surged 22%, while overall crime has risen by a staggering 42% in the first half of 2023. It says 7 women, 7, right? 7 in the scriptures mean complete. 7 women told the San Francisco Chronicle their harrowing tales of violent attacks which have been ignored by the police. And that's what's going to happen, and when on an even bigger scale when all hell breaks loose. So here it is, while so-called law and order is still intact, you still can call 911. You still can have the police come and at least investigate something that happened unto you. A lot of these attacks are going unsolved, and they're going, nobody's being thrown in jail. They're just happening, and these women are having to live with the aftermath of what happened unto them. So how much more when all hell breaks loose, man? How much more you women are going to be violated? You're going to be preyed upon. You're going to be attacked, and a lot of you are just going to be stomped out and taken and used and abused, man, because of all of your pride and your arrogance and your wickedness and your feminist ways, man. It's all going to come back to bite you in the ass unless you repent. And I'm talking to you women of the tribes, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because you're the most proud, the most arrogant, and the most, wicked women on the earth. It says, a woman walked briskly through a busy shopping corridor and past a columbarium in North Oakland heading towards her car. She crossed the street to a tree-lined block of Ramona Avenue, the vehicle now within arm's reach. From behind, the woman recalled in an interview she heard footsteps. She turned around. Inches away stood a figure in a ski mask, pointing a knife at her stomach. He lunged, grabbed her car key fob, and clicked it to open the driver's side door. The woman frantically fought back. Residents heard screams and emerged from their homes just as the attacker punched the woman's shoulder and shoved her to the ground. He ripped 2 canvas bags from her arms, one with a laptop, the other filled with personal items. Crouched on the ground, dazed, she tried to call 911, but she got disconnected. The incident shortly after 6:30 p.m. on February 15 came in a year that has seen a significant increase in robberies, all right? Here's the point. It says violent attacks on women in particular have increased, with recent data showing a higher level of violence towards female robbery victims as assailants target individuals who are distracted by cell phones. Yeah, you're all distracted. You're on Instagram. You're on social media. You're taking selfies. You're walking around feeling yourself a little bit too much. Here it is. While you're doing all this self-grandizing and looking at, loving yourself, taking pictures and selfies. Here it is. You got a damn predator ready on the attack, ready to pounce on you because you're not circumspect, because you're so free and you're so free here in this society. You believe that nothing bad could ever really happen unto you, man. You think your God gifts to every man on this planet Earth. You feel like nothing's gonna happen unto you, and if something does happen, you can take care of yourself. But as you can see in that robbery, she tried to fight back, but she still got taken, man. It says, Oakland police have admitted that robberies are generally crimes of opportunity in which women are often perceived as easier targets. Yeah, because you're the weaker vessels, man. You are the easier target. And if these guys are doing this shit in broad daylight, while there's still some type of law and order, imagine how much more you're going to be preyed upon when all hell breaks loose, man. When, there's people are just starving and men are going to have the ability to do whatever the hell that they want to do. And the scriptures tell you that that man's power is going to lie within their own hands when all hell breaks loose in that day, man. And whatever you got, they're going to take it, including your body. You see? And a lot of you women are being set up to get brutally gotten when all hell breaks loose, man. Because you wax proud against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You wax proud against the prophets. You wax proud against men just in general, man. And you feel like nothing ever bad is going to happen unto you, but you're surely mistaken. So as you can see, if these things are happening over there in Oakland, while it's still somewhat, society is still intact, imagine how much more when shit hits the fan. See, scriptures tell you that women are going to be ravaged, houses are going to be invaded, people are going to be busting each other's head for the lack of bread, neighbors are going to be fighting one another like enemies when all hell breaks loose out here. And you women, and also children are always the biggest, they're the most preyed upon because they're the easier targets. You can't defend yourself. See, this is Micah 7:10. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. Right, because a lot of you women, you are enemy unto men. Like I said, if you're a feminist and you believe that men and women are equal and that you're better than a man, then guess what? You're an enemy to, you're an enemy to those men. And you women of the tribes, you're an enemy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and your man. And all of you who wax proud, you think that because you're making money and you got a college degree and you think you got it going on, that you don't need a man. A man can't tell you shit. You ain't got to listen to him. You're going to do whatever the hell you want to do. It's all going to come back to bite you in the ass in that day. And when shit hits the fan, that man that you left, you're going to be beating and banging down his door to try to come back into him. Then you're going to try to get your mind right. And once all that feminism has, the feminist air has left the room, and one thing that chaos does, that it brings everything back to its natural order. When all hell breaks loose, you women then you're going to want to be feminine. Then you're going to want a man. Then you're going to want to be dependent. Then you're going to want to shut up and listen and get in order. But it's going to be too late for a lot of you. Salakia. Hey. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy God? And that's what a lot of the spirit of a lot of you women are in. You don't want to hear what the Lord got to say. You don't want to get in the order that the Most High has created you to be under, which is under your husband, under your man. A lot of you women don't want to stop riding the cock carousel. A lot of you women don't want to cover up and humble yourselves and shut up and cook and clean and be mothers and wives and, be the humble servant that you were created to be. You want to be loud. You want to be boisterous. You want to be in that Queen of Heaven spirit. You want to be in that hot girl, bad bitch mentality. Good. Stay that way. Stay that way, man. Because when the Lord brings all this judgment and this punishment out here, then you're going to want to try to get your head right. But it's going to be too late for a lot of you, man. All right. It says, where is Yahweh thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets, you see? And that's what you're going to see happening in this society on a major level when all hell breaks loose. And Oakland is just one example of many other states here in America that's going to be in the same spirit when all is said and done and when the lights go out. So you women need to seriously humble yourselves, man, and really pay attention to what this article is showing you, because it's only going to get worse and worse, man. It's going to be on a how would you say it, on a nationwide sense, man. It's going to be nationwide, and you're going to be trodden down. A lot of you women are going to be taken. You're going to be raped. You're going to be used and abused, and a lot of you are just going to be washed away and trodden down and stomped out. So you need to repent, get right with Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai before it's too late, man. Hey, because judgment is coming, and you still got time to repent. So with that, Lord willing, you ratified. To the next one, Shalom.